Hello and welcome back to Dexter 3, my blind playthrough of Ashes of Ariandel. Is that how it's pronounced? I don't know. Probably not, let's be honest. It's me we're talking about. We're playing the DLC. We're back. It's been a couple of days. Sorry for that. I did pre-warn you there would be a gap. Basically, Halloween weekend did indeed happen, and I had one of those things. It's called real life, and it made it really hard to stream and make YouTube videos any form of consistently. So I apologize for the gap, but I did try my best to pre-warn you it was coming. Whoa! Oh, hell yeah. Man, I haven't done this in ages. I think the last time I did this was like Dark Souls 2 DLC. And originally that happened in Dark Souls 1 when you would go down to the bed of chaos. Tiny little thing. Nice that they brought it back a little bit. Bit of nostalgia and whatnot. We have been invaded, by the way. We have been invaded right as I began the recording. Someone invaded me. We're progressing through. There's the boss area down there. It looks so cool. I'm scared to stand near this edge when a guy might appear behind me. Keeping him in my mind, though, my memory. But yeah, dude, the boss area down there. Really enjoyed it. Really had a good time. Some people are wondering why I enjoyed it so much. And my answers are kind of simple, to be honest with you. It was really nostalgic for me to be facing a giant wolf in that manner, but it was obviously different. It wasn't quite like the Sith boss fight, but it felt to me like I was facing some offspring of Sith, and I really liked the way that the wolves, just looking at those enemies down there, look at that in that puddle. I like that the way the wolves function in this game in DLC. They blew me away because they acted and reacted in a way that's like, well, yeah, that's how wolves would actually be. That's how they would actually act. That's how they would hunt. And I just really appreciated it. Alright, well, looks to me like we have some bodies that are going to wake up. We saw these before. Yep, those are alive. The other bodies I'm not sure about. Those things. Like, they look like naked and dead birds or crows or something. A little bit gross. Oh, here we go. So they're alive. Great. This is going to be nasty. Oh. They actually make sounds like a person. The second one I killed there sounded like a normal person screaming for a moment. Hideous. Alright, well, the best thing to do here is try and take them out before they can stop me from fucking with them. So they don't all wake up at once. Alright, they have vomits. They seem to work like the ghouls from Bloodborne. Oh, a little bit too high. Try that again. There we go. It is still alive. How many throwing knives do we actually have? I've not tried to use any. 11. Alright, we could do with some throwing knives to buy. This just makes my life a lot easier. If I'm expecting an ambush, why not make the ambush weaker? And I am, again, expecting to have that invader show up at any time. So I've got to be kind of ready for that. Okay. Some of them are actually dead. Good to know. Ugh. The damage of this weapon, very respectful. Oh, God. Jesus, they sound horrifying. There's one. There is quite a lot of them, though. I can imagine if you drop down here and you get hit by that gas, maybe there'd be a threat. But in these smaller numbers like this, not so much. We're pretty much fine. But again, there is someone in my game somewhere. I am thinking about illusionary walls when I look at these walls as well. But I'm not sure there's actually any in this DLC. Oh! Hello! Now remember, I can't parry with this weapon. My first time using the weapon in PvP. I'm so excited. Here we go. So he has a dark sword because he's a cool guy. It'd be great if I could parry. I'm going to roll away. He's got a lot more, probably a lot more damage than me. What I'm going to try and do is some of this. I want to try and use the shield in one of his attacks. Oh, okay. So he has better range than me. I mean, he's using the fucking dark sword. Is anyone surprised? And he's playing so defensive as well. Alright. I think what I got to do is make him use his stamina. Okay, now. Okay. He just kept swinging. He must have a lot of stamina. I was trying to dodge between the attacks, punish him for it. I just can't go in without him making a mistake. Because I cannot trade. And he just hit me from phantom range. It's pretty much over. Yeah, that's too bad. It was very, very difficult for me there to get in without trading. Apparently when I do a roll attack, look at this. I actually block while I'm doing it, I think. I needed to use the mechanics of the shield more, I'd say. Like this special attack. Like that probably would have got me in. Yeah. A shame that I had to face a Dark Sword in my first sort of like bout with the weapon and learning its strengths and weaknesses. But because it was a Dark Sword, a straight sword, and he was spamming R1, I think I should have been able to beat him by using the joint combos where I'm defending and attacking at the same time. So there's actually an item there right in the middle that I didn't see, and it looks like you need to go into this building and jump down to it. So that's the plan. The only way that I can see that goes forward is through here, so we're going to do that. Not worry about killing all of those crows and shit. They're really slow moving. Oh, God. Alright, we got a red water, like a blood river. Actually, kind of like the Bloodborne DLC. There was literally one of those. It was hideous. But it might not actually be blood. It might just be, like, more of whatever these things are. Oh. What in the fuck is that thing? It's got these creepy-ass claws. Ooh. Okay, wow. Oh my god! Oh, you're... Whoa! Woo! Okay. Ooh! Jesus! Oh my god! Its weakness is rain. Oh no! The one crow that I left alive! Shit! Okay, now? Yeah, there you go, there you go. Alright, we're good, we're good, we're good. Oh, Jesus Christ. So I was trying not to let him bleed me because it was going to do huge damage. His weakness is range. He's attacking really quick. And it looks like he really reminds me of a character from, well, what Dark Souls is inspired from. Berserk. In a manga. There's a character just like this. Really tall, really thin. Oh, there we go. He's dead. Really tall, really thin, very gangly. And attacks kind of like that. It wasn't exactly that character, but it really, really reminded me of him. And I'm sure there's not just like one enemy, because I probably would have got his weapon if that's the case. So we've got this new enemy type here. What I was trying to say is these eggs, these weird things, that maybe are these beds for the deformed to lie on, the forlorn. It could be the case. And we were saying, the Vikings, they don't seem like mutants to me, really. I've not seen anything of them that seem like, oh, these guys are freaks. They deserve to be in the painted world. No, not at all. I mean, these crows, they're a little bit weird. Corvians, sure. But why are the Vicral guys here? Even the followers, I guess I could argue that they probably have something wrong with them, but we don't know enough about them yet. Whereas we know the lore of the Viking guys, and they don't seem to fit. However, Forlorn doesn't necessarily mean specifically mutants. It means basically a person or a group, I believe. Something to do with this. I could be quoting it wrong. Basically, they don't have a home is the point of it. Forlorn. No home. Hello? I'm hearing a lot of sounds right now, so I'm looking around. You an NPC? It could be. Could be an NPC. I'm not getting a target right now. Oh my god, I think he is. Yeah, they're not all insane. They're just deformed. Alright. Oh my god, he is an NPC. Holy shit, here we go.
Oh, well. There is nothing forlorn about you. You must be the other Ash, I suppose.
So there's obviously an Ashen one here already. And I'm supposed to be here, like there's supposed to be two, like the prophecy or whatever was supposed to be here. He was looking for an Ashen one this entire time. Now he's brought us to his world. This guy knows that there's supposed to be two. and he recognizes me as a new person and Ash. So he knows who the other is.
Oh, finally, you have come. Oh, wondrous Ash, grant us our wish.
Well, if you tell me what it is...
Make the tales true, and burn this world away. My lady must see flame, and you have only to show her. You are Ash, are you not? Is it not fire that you seek?
There's something wrong with this world, so much so that the people who inhabit it, or at least a couple of them, want you to show their leader or whatever flame. They actually want you to burn it down, destroy it. And specifically something to do with rot, right? We know that there's some people, like the first person we encounter in that cave, that like the rot, that enjoy it. And there's probably a lot of these people who are insane, gone completely mad, killing everything, who probably like the rot. Maybe it's rotted their brain, who knows, right? Maybe they're just freaks and they came here and then it was corrupted in some way when they got here. But why would they want me to destroy it, not purify it? Like, destroy it.
Surely you've seen the rot that afflicts our world, but that which fooled the good father and buried the flame, after we had all made up our minds too. So, please, grant us one wish. Make the tales true, and burn this world away. My lady must see flame, and you have only to show her.
Oh my god. Okay. I guess the group of people who are still sane have agreed that they wanted the world to burn. Whoever this good father is, maybe the previous leader? I don't know.
Oh, I am so terribly frightened of timidly rotting away like those fools on the outside.
Ah, so he doesn't want to turn into what we had to kill to get in here. So there's obviously some kind of prophecy that two ashen ones would come to this world, and one of them would show someone flame and maybe destroy this world. Right, we have one here that's an enemy. Remember, we need to double back. Oh, look at him. God. What is that thing coming out of him, by the way? Is it like his innards or something? It looks like a tail, but to me that looks like it's part of him. Like it's just come out of him, which is in itself hideously disgusting. Oh god, I just feel bad for him. Hi. Oh, he's not even gonna attack me. Alright, well I'm not gonna attack him. Although I could just be like forcing myself into an ambush. But I'm gonna leave him. Something makes me want to leave him. So we can hear a twinkling lizard somewhere. Are you gonna attack me? Oh, it's getting up. What's up, bro? You enjoying your rot? Oh, alright. Some of them are aggressive. I'm wondering if I attack one, will they all attack me kind of deal. But yeah, we need to go back because we want to climb up somewhere and then jump down to get an item. It did look like a big item as well. So, bonfire. So perhaps it could be a new weapon or a spell, something. So we have a bonfire. Awesome. And next time I need a heal, I'm going to use an ember so more people can invade us. I want more PvP. I want more options for that. I want to redeem myself. So this is where the guy jumped down. I don't actually see him now. Like, I'm looking up. He could be on top of that, I suppose. And my question is he like a one-time respawn type of deal? Monstrosity ahead. Or will he keep coming back when I reset the area? I would have expected him to attack. Oh! Hello. I would have expected him to attack me by now. So he might just be a one-time kill. He did drop a chunk. You could farm chunks really easily if that guy kept coming back, I suppose. Doesn't it open from this side? Can I break in? Okay, no. Looks like it's a shortcut that I'll be able to unlock later. What about you? Same. Can't break in. Right. I'm keeping my eye on this guy, man. I don't trust him, but for some reason I've decided to keep him alive. Oh! Oh! He tried to push me off the side, like that guy in the jail place. Okay, gotta kill you before you poison us. Sorry, mate. He had the similar body type to the guy with the claws. Oh, God. I've worked out what's hanging from their bodies. I think that right there is a stalk dung pie, which we just picked up. AKA, he was pooping and it turned solid because it's so cold here. Oh my God, that is disgusting. Holy shit. That's horrendous. Okay, so we can go back that way. Looks good. What's actually inside of here? I'm enjoying this little town, though. It's nice to be here instead of like in an open plain. Two very different sort of environments, I suppose. This seems to double back on in itself. Hello. I assume this is going to lead to our way to drop down again. Oh, we actually missed an item there. Right, so there's a grate there that I can't get through, but if I drop down here, I can get to it. And I can open it from this side as well. We'll do that immediately just in case. Cool, it's like a little hidden area. Are you a special item? Simple gem. Okay then, disappointing. As you can see, he does actually respawn, by the way. What I was trying to say is, the big gangly ones that seem to vomit more poison, like the ones that he's right next to, I think he's actually one of those, but more, well, I say sane, more developed, let's say. Okay, let's go this way. Should double us back. Hello. Oh, you are an enemy. And another one that tries to push you. It's a good thing I've got the shield and I'm constantly blocking to check if they're friendly or not. Okay, you can't go back this way. That's the item overlooking the bonfire. Let's just keep having a look. Whoa! Holy shit, I got surprised. Ugh. Okay, they're on that rooftop then. Could have knocked me off the side. Okay, we can't seem to make the jump from here. So we need to go inside the building. The way to do that is by making this leap across here. There we go. There you go, see? Alright, what's this? Large soul, okay. Nothing too special. Oh! Oh, you're so gross! Get out of it. Yeah, it's some kind of poison effect, as expected. And it looks like here, where these barrels are, is where I need to make the jump. Just gonna see if anything falls down when I walk through here. No? Okay. So we can make that jump, but what's here before we do that, before we can't return? There's the twinkling lizard! There we go! I knew I could hear it this entire time. It was driving me insane. I could hear it from like all around this area. Someone was telling me that they don't actually like the parkour or platforming, whatever you want to call it. It's probably more platforming in this game, or in Souls in general, because the movement feels a bit stiff. But I've always kind of enjoyed it. I've always felt that it was fine. But I don't think I can make this jump. I think I have to go from a different way. Alright, here it is. Leap of faith. We should be able to make it from this angle. Like so. Oh, just barely. Oh. Yeah, I saw this weapon. Must admit, I was tempted to do like a Dex build because of this weapon. Thrusting sword wielded by Corvian knights. They actually have knights and a special paired weapon. When twin-handed, brandish 4 thin-edged blades in the left hand. In their infatuation with Sister Freyd, the Corvian knights swore to protect the painting from fire, and to this end, took to the execution of their own brethren, killing those that, like the one we met, actually wanted the fire to happen. I'm interested by the line, swore to protect the painting from fire. We'd actually met a character already called Freyd, the one that's in the main building across the big bridge, and that room was covered by paintings, and we went upstairs and there was a blank empty painting as well. I have to assume there's something going on there. Maybe I need to bring fire to that room, like a torch or something. It also has a skill, Quill Dart, simultaneously throw temporary substantial illusions of the 4 thinned edge blades wielded in the left hand. So like infinite throwing. So it is a rapier. Standard. And then also claws at the same time. Very cool. Oh, God. You can... Whoa. You can really attack quick with this. Jesus Christ. It's like the ultimate Dex combo. I assume really easy to parry, though. So, something to think about when you're doing PvP. And then the special attack. Whoa. He does like a leap and then froze. That's like the blue guys from the Karthus ruins and Karthus catacombs. There's these blue skeletons that are really irritating, that bleed you. And they have this jump and throw attack. It's the exact same. Neat. So now we've doubled back and gone the way that we kind of found like a hidden route. I guess we press on now and try and lock those shortcuts if we can. Looks like all of the forlorn here, these fuckers with the what I think is dried poop, disgusting, are heading up this way. And we saw they were doubling back when we looked earlier. What's so special about this area? Something's going on over there. And they're passive as well compared to the other ones. Now, it could be the case that they're going to attack me at... Oh. Okay. These are Corvian Knights. They're using the weapon that we saw. They're running from it. And it was said that they want to defend this world and keep it and defend the lady or the sister. So these are just... We already just realized these are what they already are. They are just bigger versions of what we already know. And, again, probably really easy to parry. If I could parry. Obviously, the biggest weakness with this build is the fact that I can't parry. I think having a buckler on our back to swap in between... Oh, God. Swap in and out with would be ideal, I would say. Oh, get the heal! Jesus. It doesn't bleed, by the way. So he's using a different weapon to the last guy. Just getting attack off and not trading is quite hard, but you can stagger them if you can get a combo going. There we go. Oh, roll, please. Thank you very much. I'm using this pillar to basically get him stuck, which gives me then a brief moment to recover my stamina and even heal if I need to. Ideal. There we go. Large Titanite Shard. So there is another weapon. I think I may have seen it before. Those claws that the other one was using. So they live here in this town, just like the one that was sane enough to speak to us. Hello. It's so funny when they do that. Most of them have lost their sanity completely. And some of them are happy to rot away. Like the ones outside, like you mentioned. But then there's the knights as well who took up arms because they genuinely like this place. Hello. They genuinely like this place so much that they'll fight to protect it. Which is a little bit surprising. Hi there. Here. Oh! Oh god! Oh my god! I gotta start looking up, dude. I gotta start looking up. This is so fucking great. I really like this town. There's a lot of like stupid shit going on. Alright, we got another vomiter. Hello. Goodbye. We have a room. Probably one of those doors that only opens from one side. Look at this. The potential ambush going on. What are you looking at there, pal? What's going on here? Show me. There's no books there. Jesus. Anyway, now to the killing. Oh, there we go. Now to the killing. Some of them actually are corpses, but I'm assuming not all of them. There we go. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm so sorry. It was an accident. I'm sorry. Are you gonna attack? Yeah, he doesn't like me anymore. Sorry. God, I feel like a piece of shit. That was just unnecessary and cruel. I like this. It's one of my favorite things about Dark Souls in general is the good level design. And we've basically entered a town, and there's like many different routes and ways that you can go around, and there's tons of hidden items and little secrets to find. And if you're paying attention, you'll find them all. It's just the way that I like to play my games, and I really appreciate that they do this in Dark Souls. So good to see it in the DLC here. Hello. Oh. Ooh, you've got spells. Be wary of left, yeah. some kind of dagger or wand, probably a wand. It's given them a very weak ability to fight back. So you can see that they are aware of what's happening to them, and they are aware that they're being hunted, and they've taken up an attempt to defend themselves with a wand. And some of them have got better at it than others. They do have some magic going on here. There we go, nice. As shit and as weak as it is, it's an attempt. I appreciate that. And yeah, those ones were stronger. They had the effect above them. So you can see that some of them are more intelligent than others, but they're all still insane. Oh, hidden area. Look at this. Item down there that I've not been to. Doesn't appear to be a way back up, so we're going to go up first. There's one of the doors that only opens from one side, so we're going to have to come back down here and drop down there. That was neatly tucked away. Nearly missed that. Right, we're quite high up now. Just checking around me. I can drop down. There's an item there that I would have otherwise missed. Twinkling lizard. Probably ambushes on one of these guys, surely. Wow, they all dead? That could mean there's one of those knights up here. Oh shit, the lizard. Completely forgot. Oh! What? Oh, it's a broken animation. The lizard killed itself at some point. Oh! Okay, heal please. Thank you. Alright. He's still above me. He's gonna drop down at some point. What the? He's in the wall. Okay, so DLC still needs a bit of fixing, it seems, even though it's been a couple of days. Oh, look at this. I missed an item right here. Look at... Oh! As much as I'm paying attention, as much as I'm looking for everything that I can, I still miss stuff, which is neat. It's good to see. And holy shit! There he is. How did I miss him? God, that's hideous. And look, we can actually look at his weapons. He's using 2 claws. The thing that we found is a rapier and claws. So he's using a different weapon. We kind of already identified that from the way that he was fighting. But that absolutely confirms it. Alright, so there's this door here that we can drop down and open. But there is a couple of things that I missed here when I was climbing up here and then got ambushed. But at least we got the lizard. So I'm going to drop down immediately. Get this item before we forget it. It's a rusted gold coin. Probably not that worth it, to be honest. But what can you do? It's going to increase my chances of getting items if I'm ever trying to farm something on this character. I'd rather have it than not have it. And know what it is as well. So he dropped down from up there. He probably was really obvious and I just missed him. There's this area here. I was actually saying it. Because these are actually dead, I'm assuming there's a Corvian Knight nearby. And before I could even finish my thought, a Corvian Knight grabbed me, bugged out, and completely made me lose my train of thought. Bastard. Okay, so what I noticed as well is they were all kind of heading up here towards this like churchy building in this area here. They were actually trying to get to this section, but then a Corvian Knight stopped them and began hunting them. So probably it was locked. I didn't even try, and the way to get in is through the roof here. But first, I have to unlock everything and search every nook and cranny. As always, we're going down. Ah, Jesus. Well, that's dirty, dude. That's dirty. They put you in a... Oh, holy shit. Possible lore and new armor set. Hell yeah. They put you in a room where you're going to get bombarded from all sides by poison. I just happened to go for the one that, well, was the most efficient, I guess. Armor issued to slave knights. The fine craftsmanship made this a symbol of honor. Long ago, only the undead served as slave knights. Warriors used as fodder in the bleakest of battles. They grew decrepit, their skin charred black, and their bones twisted. Eventually, they went outright mad, but were never relieved from duty. So undeads were used as guards and warriors and stuff. They were slaves, like thralls. I don't think I've seen anyone like this yet. I'm not sure. I do like the armor set. I'd love to not have the hood and whatever, that's the coil or whatever, because the armor itself is really nice looking under it. Like, look at the pattern on it. So, a high honor because they gave them some pretty nice looking armor, genuinely pretty good armor, but that won't and cannot change the fact that they were still slaves and they were forced to do it. They had no choice in the matter. It could be the case that these poor bastards are the slaves, and now they've just mutated and whatnot. It did say they were turning decrepit, or that could just be like, you know, standard undead and whatnot. Yeah, it does not open from this side. Alright, we did work it out. We have to get up there. However, one more thing I almost missed. There's a drop down here where that guy's hanging. Multiple enemies and some items. And one more door that opens from the other side that I've not unlocked yet. Alright, so they have spells. That one, as you can see, a higher form of spell casting. He's got the homing soul mass above his head, that one. Instead of just shooting a weak bolt, he has some weak bolts that are going to fly down as well. So slightly better at spell casting. Got another room here, a door. There we go. Hello, I can see a dead body pushing through the wall. Hello, I am the wall crow. Working as intended, boys. Video games. So we have a shortcut here. Awesome. To whatever's over here in this section that I nearly missed. So I'm going to quickly run past. Go! Trying not to get hit too much. We'll get that item later. I'm watching for any drop downs behind me. Where are we? We're like above. Ah! You know where we are? We're above him. The NPC down there. He's just sat there. We're actually above him. So again, we've gone to an area that we've already been in, but there's like a whole extra hidden section of it that we nearly missed. I love it so much. I just genuinely have such a nice time when I play Dark Souls. Such a weird thing, isn't it? Such a weird thing to say. Oh, I have a nice time when I play this horrific game made to piss you off. They're genuinely not that bad. It's just like, you know, it's a tough challenge. Once you get to grips with the core gameplay and how they're designed and how it all works, look at that view there. You kind of, you know what to do in most situations. I mean, you could just run head on at everything and just get the shit beat out of you for making mistakes and being greedy with gameplay. But you can do that in any game. Whoops. Speaking of which, being greedy. Well, he's fallen down now. Crow talons! There we go. This is probably the weapon that other one was using. Not those, but talons instead of quills. Talons used by Corvian knights. Inflicts 5 perpendicular slashes, causing heavy bleeding. Raptor flurry. Spread right and left talons like a broad set of wings and launch into a tornado of consecutive attacks. Oh, they look cool. Wow. Okay, so light attacks, power attacks. Pretty much the usual claw attacks. Then we have the L1, which should use both. Yep. Standard claw attacks. Huge bursts of damage. Because they bleed, you can really stack that up. And then the special attack. Oh, oh, that's great. I really like that. That's really good. This can be really good in PvP. As a side weapon, you bring it out suddenly, maybe with a bleed build. And so we have only one way to go, far as I can see, across this way where that gate is closed and on top of this church building. And it does look like you can get inside of it as well through that gap there. We also have a couple of enemies on the roof itself. I'm going to explore that a bit. We have this very ominous looking building here. Could be a bathhouse. I was actually in one in Witcher 3 recently, and it has like a similar entrance. Might not be, but could be a bathhouse. And then we have this fire thing that we might try with the paintings in the building up there in the background right there. But that's gonna have to do it for today's episode. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed it. An exploration of the area in full detail, some lore and theory, and just, man, enjoying the game for what it is. Good gameplay, man. I'm really enjoying the DLC. Again, I have a horrible feeling it's like, I feel like maybe this could be the final boss, this building right in front of me. I think there's only 2 bosses in DLC, and then that would be it. Be a little bit disappointed by that, but the thing is, how I feel about the DLC so far is that it is short but sweet. Compare it to the Dark Souls 2 DLC, which some people do like. I feel like they rehashed a lot of content just to make more and make it like be longer. Longer isn't always better, in my opinion. I think I'd rather remember the experience fondly but be disappointed by how short it was than have the entire experience ruined by rehashed, reworked content that's just injected in to make it longer. But do let me know how you feel. Either way, I will see you guys next time for some more Dark Souls 3 DLC. Bye for now.